More power to the Klingons. And you have this one dumb cabbage class, and yeah. You know, Klingons weren't necessarily known for being smart. So a little bit of constructor tractor tow thing going on here, trying to get this guy into the repair area. Ooh, the Federations are bringing out Akiras. Now the question is, are they going to be able to do enough with them? They're not going to have critical mass. As the Klingons continue to build these cavorts coming out very nicely. And, oh, a heavy weapon platform over here. Oddly enough, the Klingons have expanded. Just managed to keep this tritanium, so I bet they are tritanium heavy and dilithium weak at the moment. You can see that a little bit of a delay in construction here. Oh, shield breaking torpedo coming on. So yes, if you have tritanium, one of the things you should probably do is invest in your research, because that's where the tritanium actually tends to be used. So MagMaster over here is the Fed's feeling a little bit of a problem here, as he is getting just sort of bunched in here, not able to move his ships out. The Klingons at this point need to invest in these Veklarag classes, which are your artillery ships. And as you move the artillery ships into range, you can just snipe things like these buildings or these turrets. Federation moving it into an Armada yard. This guy going to be producing XL2s, but here's the problem, folks. The Feds not going to have enough resources to do constant production, and their numbers are... this is sort of a strong move here, but I don't know that the Feds can produce out of 2 yards, much less an Armada yard and an Antares. So Feds taking a little bit of a gamble here, actually needing to take a gamble in order to get their numbers up, as the Klingons moving over here into this area. Wow, look at this fleet, folks, and fleet ops. Here we are, a good 20, maybe 25 ships moving across the board. There's nothing here that could really even stand it. That is actually a base-cracking fleet, folks. Shield-breaking torpedo up and available. You just could burn through. Wow, a third yard over here. Now, where are the Klingons going to strike? No XL2s being produced here. Resource crunch city, folks, as the Feds are just going to get slaughtered by this Klingon fleet. This Klingon fleet moving slowly in this general direction, just going to be able to suffer the losses of even these 2 phaser platforms. These guys are going to be able to punch out some phaser platforms and just burn it down. Folks, this could be the decisive victory, and if the Klingons decide to just punch it now, they need to decloak right now, otherwise they run the risk of... oh, they are so lucky. Oddly enough, they are choosing not to engage in this area. And here we have the Feds not producing out of this Antares yard. Oh, and a little bit of progressive scan going off. The Klingon's going to run right into this. Ooh, this is going to hurt, folks. And here they see it. Klingon's taking a couple shots in the teeth, but nothing too nasty, as the Klingons just vulture in, and down goes an Akira. And this is going to be the end of the Federation, folks, as they are going to lose all of their offensive ships. The Klingons are going to not lose. Oh, excellent job here of trying. Well, maybe excellent job of trying to micro here. Down goes the Steamy, as these guys run around in the starbase, as it likes taking pot shots at these guys, and these Klingon ships are slowly gaining experience. Now, they're just not going to go away, as they're going to turn right back around and burn through this tritanium here. They're going to go burn through even an Ambassador. Wow! As you see, that sucker goes down in a heartbeat. Down goes an XL1. The Klingons have this now. This is a little bit of micro here that needs to happen. This guy needs to go back and repair. But yeah. So, Blazing Gig with his huge fleet of cavorts and Quebec classes as a warp in comes in. Oddly enough, so here's the one thing here. This Klingon fleet is 98% strong, but you can see an entire repair group here going off. I'm going to apologize for this. This entire group here is going to repair. What good is this 98% of this good stuff doing? Right now, nothing. They could be taking out ships. In the meantime, Cavort's still in production, but minor little bit thing here. The other thing the Klingons could do is move in here and put a forward base. That would allow them to repair and strike at a much faster rate than what they were doing. Here we see an Excel 2 coming out. This third yard here not producing anything. So the Federation's a bit of a resource crunch here, and that is going to hurt them. This teching up largely a big problem for them, as it is just sucking up resources. As the line into Disney World grows ever longer, the Klingons are slowly gathering a fleet, and really this is where, yeah, folks, this is the line to Disneyland, folks. Oh man, this just makes me want to have a pair of ships here just picking things off as they sit up in that line, not doing any sort of offensive thing here. So Blazing Gig obviously doing a great job here of keeping ships on the board, keeping them repaired. Minor little things like repairing everything that can be touched upon and improved just slightly, but no biggie there. In the meantime, the Klingons are going to move slowly in that direction. A couple of Akira on the way. Nothing over here. So the Fed fleet, pretty much not much of one, which would allow the Klingons really just swoop in here. We'll be able to just take out these ships. The number of kills that the Klingons have gotten, just, you can see it even on the experience on these guys. These guys are slowly gathering experience. Looks like the Klingons are going to move over here, maybe try to catch a free expansion. Kill, that is. But in the meantime, not a lot of action at the moment as these guys slowly move over this way. And we shall see how the Fed trades this. So yeah, you can see the Fed is under a resource crunch here, trying to get Excel 2s out. Let's see if they're producing anything out of this yard. No, not. It looks like this is just a repair yard. Federation just really boxed in at the moment. The Klingons could come in here, get a couple kills, take out the sensor platform, get a couple of minor kills. And really, that's all the Klingons need to do. It's just gut the resources, which they've continued to do. Oh, oddly enough, the Klingons are bypassing that. I was expecting Blazing Gig to move on MagMaster here. But no, that's not happening. Maybe they're going to move down in here and just burn through this expansion. Or they want to come up underneath here. Oh, that Venture doing a bit of... Yep, getting a couple of cloak detects off. Here, this one guy taking it on the chin again. And the Klingons need to move in and just burn things down. Down goes the Excel very shortly. The Scout not having much of anything. And the Klingons... a little bit here, just kind of timid here. I mean, they have the advantage here. They need to just crush their opponent right now. The Feds have this startling ability to come back from just nasty, nasty odds. The Klingons need to make use of their numbers or move into another yard. They are moving into another yard. Here are some sayings that get a little bit long range as the Klingons move over in this general direction. They just need to burn down through stuff. Just take a couple losses, make sure to continue to repair, burn through this time. They are going to end up waltzing right into this cloak detect, which is going to be just downright silly. looks like they're going to try to do a strafing run through this and just kill the ships while avoiding the phaser platforms. I don't know what they're doing at the moment. They need to be aggressive.